let's play Tiny Folks. So, uh, I played through this game pretty heavily when it originally came out, and it's a wonderful game. Still recommended, like 10 out of 10, like $3 game, like such a good game. The music's wonderful on top of that as well. I think I am going to change up a smidge. I know the volume was a little off when I was testing previously. So, there have been new areas that have been released, as well as some new challenges that have been released, and I am looking forward to doing so. I have played through one of the challenges by my hilarity there. Empty slot. Yep, that's great. Let's go with Frank. King Frank. Let's do Queen Frank. So we have done. I did recently a hard playthrough on zombies. So 45-day time limit. Explosions are long. Enemies are tougher. So let's go ahead and try and get through the zombies. Where are you at? Is this it? There it is. On very hard mode. So. See if the same strategy I tried before will still hold true. God. I'll be interested to see kind of what the effects of very hard mode is. We have more time, but it sounds like the explorations are longer, and we may not get as much reward. And as always, the music in this game is just a banger. So, zombie mode is basically I don't have control of the zombies. They do a random attack, and that's what they're gonna do. Sometimes that's stupid, like they just heal themselves and waste energy. Other times they... Oh, that's not good. Alright, well, that's a terrible start. So yeah, that's how zombie mode works, is you don't really control your for the love of fucking God, stop eating. You don't control your minions, so this should be fun. But all zombies have a bite attack, which is... Oh, that's a permanent shuffle. That's not great. Oh. Rip Necromancer. Yeah, they have a bite attack that does huge damage, so that is kind of a redeeming quality. Why does it have just like 22 HP? 7. Let's do 10 damage. Whatever. This first area shouldn't be bad. Okay, I'm glad that still works, where if, like, it's my turn, it's his turn, and it's the character's turn, if there was one here and we kill this one on my turn, it moves it forward and we skip it. It's always something you gotta, not always something, but it's something you can kind of take advantage of and plan for. Oh, and then the music! That's your guidance. Like, that bite damage is insane. Boom, got him. Which, that's the first area, like, basically the tutorial, so always easy. 43 days. When I played this on hard mode, it seemed like the best thing to do was just constantly recruit villagers, because you do have an effect later that will be very useful. This. Not really sure what the negative on this is. It just seems like, hey, you get 5 attack, 5 defense. Deviate from darkest powers. Yeah, sure. I don't have any resources to upgrade. Anybody? I don't have anything I can upgrade. Town limit. Items. That. Oops. Both those. Just have you. And everybody else is recovering, so we're just kind of stuck. So what we can do, just to get some resources sent into the Fairy Forest, he should be able to handle this himself, especially with the 2 defense. If he stops eating, his lunch. But you'll also notice with that bite effect, it recovers an absurd amount of HP, so like zombie villager, like any zombie or any of your minions, because you can get different classes later, but they're zombies, so you don't control their actions. They all have access to that bite, and it's just broken. But downside is later, when you really need them to do some kind of an attack, they'll just sit there and nibble on their meat. Sounds kind of dirty. I like it. Keep going. So probably the first building I'm going to upgrade is the inn, just because that'll allow me for a peaceful night so I can get recovery on my minions faster. And that'll start to increase the folks that I can start recruiting. So, can I upgrade it? No, I can't. 3 iron. Who is... Everybody's healthy, so just go in there and do that. Do we have a shop active? We do. Perfect. Didn't scroll? No. Oh god, 9 cents half enemies for 2 turns. Sure. I think that's gonna be like super critical at this time. Alright, Frank. Queen Frank, right? Whatever. Let's go and take out... just wreck the Goblin Village. I probably should have gone to the actual Carrot Village or Carrot Farm, but hopefully nobody will take enough damage to actually require a rest. This is probably one of my favorite themes from this entire game. It's so good. Yeah, just down. Oi! 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 Good job. Real great use of that stuff. That was actually not a terrible decision. That was a terrible decision. Keep going. Nice. Like, if at all possible, we want them to just use bite attacks over and over and over again, because it'll both heal them and do just absurd damage. Nice, that was good. That was painful. That was great. Alright, let's do it. And let the bass. And then this is when the crescendo. Oh, this music is so good. Ho 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 ho! Oh, much for that. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what that does. It rises up and increases their attack, which is concerning. No, I don't want you to have any health damage. Beautiful. I got a backpack and rosary. So we're going to upgrade here. And yes, let's upgrade the blacksmith. Upgrade, you need more gold. Yeah, let's upgrade this. Let's get that done with. Next, we're going to recruit another folk. Upgrade your guys' base weaponry. Click on the Devil contract. A lot of very metal town we live in. Down. Probably actually going to skip the farm and go up to here. Actually, no. I want crystals, and like, there's the town, and then I think it's the crystal thing over here. So let's go over there. Another bank. Good job, Zombie 1. Good job, Zombie 2. Ah, shit, you get his ass. Two HP. And 3 flowers. You'd almost think that poison would be ineffective on zombies, but hey, well. A less than great decision. It's also a less than great decision. That was a good decision. Beautiful. Good bite attack. Not that bite attack. That's a bite defense. Whatever. There we go. Now for the Big Bad Boss, which again, I don't think we should have much of an issue here. We'll keep using the guide up there for defense and attack. It's more for the defense, honestly. Just to prevent the old wolf there from stacking up too much damage on any of them. Alright, so, forge and all this. So now we can start seeing other zombies popping up, but I don't really want them. At least those classes that are visible right now. You're up for 1 day, so I don't care. Wait, which one are you? Fort. Fort, we're just going to throw you to upgrade your weapon then. Do want... We want upgrades to happen like as fast as possible, especially like armor upgrades for our leader. Did I recruit somebody? Yeah, I did. So I would leave just one, but we'll manage. Folks, get you down here. Max HP, special, yes, absolutely. That. Utopia? With that boss being possibly a problem with a smaller, so let's just go here. Yeah. That was a lot of damage. Probably should have healed. Probably should have waited till the burn to heal, but we'll be fine. And then we can always burn through our resources. On, do a bite, you nerd. Really what I need you to do. I don't want to take a chance. Now you do a bite. Alright. Good start. That's obnoxious. I'm missing 38, so heal is efficient here, so let's do that. A lot of poison and other damage that's starting to stack up. Well, that was not great. Wish you would have attacked the stupid genie. Dude, the burn is starting to really suck. That was good. I try to stall a little bit, see if I can get some of these damage over time to wear out. You motherfucker! Right, one more fight. Fine. Just heal. Ouch. Heal again. Get some energy back. don't. I mean, there's a part of me that kind of wants to try to fight the boss, but I don't think that's going to be a great idea. Okay, let's refill some of the channeling. Heal. No, we're going to town. I'm not fighting the boss, not with these two. That is just too dangerous. Where is... I just not had enough gems? Like, what's the deal here? Dark Arts. Well, I definitely want 2 defense for all zombies, increase healing by 10 HP, attack for... Ooh. Yeah, guard, no. You just need more tiny folks. Dark Arts, that's being upgraded, so sharp teeth. Which has a permanent like +10 for everybody. So that is so good. Ooh, we got a shop. I don't think I can really buy much. 20 HP, I don't care about any of those. Just have 2 zombies. I don't think these 2 are good for this, but we'll try. Especially if they sit there and eat their goddamn meat the entire time. Jesus! Alright, you need to bite and stop throwing things. There, goodness gracious. I'm starting to think I should have just passed the night instead of I'm going to have 2 wounded, possibly 1 dead zombie. Do a bite. Oh, that's 1 zombie down. Yeah, we're going back to town. That was a rough start. Winnie is dead. That's not great. Okay, so I think we have a strong fighting force to absolutely crush. I think that's going to be overkill, actually. Hold on. Don't have enough money to upgrade one of these yet, so we just have our attack increase, so town limit. Alright, let's go back to... Good. Go to explore. We're going to finish this one. Actually, do I want to go there or do I want to go here? Let's go through Sitopia. Beautiful. That's going to get really annoying. Poison, Jesus. Alright, that's a good first battle. These 3 brutes again, which these guys absolutely beat the hell out of us last round. $34 is a ton of damage. And they all did it. And I lost my turn. Well. I swear to God. That is, like, ridiculous. Yeah, we're going back to town. Like, I am not prepared to deal with those assholes. So Dark Arts, let's go with 2 defense. That worked. Devil Contract, we'll do that. Who is hurt and for how long? Each for 1 day. Who was it that was injured? Was Vallow. Yeah, let's do it. Hopefully we won't get absolutely smoked by 3 brutes again. Alright, looking good. That was some zombie on zombie action. Gross. That made you hungry? Starting to do some serious damage here. Hopefully these witch doctors won't, or plague doctors won't summon a bunch of leeches. That was a lot of damage. That's obnoxious. Brandy's very good. All right, Hobo. What are you gonna do? Or did you skip your turn? Alright, that went a lot better than the last few times, but I also didn't run into the stupid brutes. If I remember correctly, this guy gets like progressively higher attack bonuses as the fight goes on. Feeling pretty good about this. Oh yeah, this guy's smoked. There's no way he's gonna... Alright, victory. Go back to town. Yep, all that stuff. First things first, I don't really care too much about the HP. Artifact Forge, I don't really care about. I want to upgrade my King's crap, but I don't. For some reason, I guess I can't. I wonder if that's specific to this version on very hard. You got some concerns about your property there. Okay, Trebleer, yeah, I actually do want to buy one of these guys. Those guys are very good. Like, any of their actions are always a net positive. So let's grab him and that. And then I'm just going to immediately start upgrading his armor. Because I don't want you to die. How many people are actually injured? You. That's not you. Who do we have that's able-bodied? So we have plenty of people, actually. Do I want to upgrade this? Really? No. Dark Arts. Yeah, let's get that up. Limit. Shop. Useful. Waterbuck immunity to burn. Ooh, that might actually be pretty good. Actually, I'm buying that. Hold the fucking phone there. This, and then do this. Okay. Bleed damage plus 15. It's not going to be useful whatsoever. Okay. We cleared this. Let's go wrap this up. Good job. Beat up. Can you guys like stop attacking the necromancer? That's annoying. I guess there's some benefit from that. I hate these things. At the very least, the sooner they get through their power, the less likelihood they have of wasting their turns eating crap. There we go. That is what I like to see. That is not what I like to see. I think we're doing good here. Alright, let's go. Remember quickly, it's like a Phoenix that does like a lot of burn stuff, so we'll just manage. Less than great. Let's just... do a bite attack. Beautiful. Let's keep doing this. Good attack. Make sure you don't die. We should have this in the bag. Hell yeah. Ooh, Tomahawk. I remember that being very good. Okay, so I don't really care about the artifacts. Let's go ahead and upgrade 3,000 gold. That's expensive. Dark Ritual is an effect I don't care too much about. Alright, town sold. Anyways, I think I'm going to make a cut here. After we come back, we'll continue pressing on. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.